Hello, I'm Fred Hawk, and welcome to Dominaria MTG. Today we're going to be playing Mono Green Proliferate. This deck made a 5-0, I guess was a week ago, less than a week ago. It is a stomp deck, but it is a deck that you see a Proliferate as the dominant ability because we're going to put counters and Proliferate, obviously. And of course, the deck you want to play the Experimental one on turn 1 and the Ignite or Honda Guard on turn 2 because you're gonna grow this and this one. Both guys gonna grow. You attack for 2 turn 2 and then for like at least 5 or 6 damage or maybe even 7 damage on turn 3, which is crazy because you might proliferate here and put 2 counters on this guy at the same time. This is strong. And also on this guy, it's gonna be like the trigger here and here. But a deck that is I think that this deck is doing wrong, in my opinion, is playing only 16 land. It's really hard to hit your third land to play the Vohak if you play only 16 lands, even with 4 copies of Feasting Roots. I'm sorry. I will like cut something here. I don't know why, but I would cut the Brawl. It's a good card. I don't know why I would cut that because it has 4 copies. And you have 3 copies, is not that bad. If it's a good card, you still have 3 copies. But to play 17 lanes and put on more land because I think 17 is a good number when you have 4 roots. And this is the main deck. The other combo you need to know about is the Aquastone Spider and Vohak, Contagious Vohak. Contagious Vohak. When you have a spider and play Vohak, you just need to click first on the Vohak trigger because the spider is going to answer. Then you're going to say yes to the spider trigger and put a counter on the Vohak. Then the Vohak is going to proliferate everything. It's going to be a 5-5 and your Aqua Strand Spider is going to be a 2-2. At this point, you're just going to be taking no counters for the Aqua Strand Spiders. It's going to be the same point as 2-2. But it's like you're gonna sacrificing one counter that the spider would have to give 2 counters to the Contagious Vohak. At least you're gonna be having one more counter if you do this combo. But remember, it's gonna trigger at the same time. You need to resolve this first, then click on this trigger first. Okay. The same thing happens like not the same thing, but I think there's a check rule because when you play Dusk Shell Crawler and you have a experimental one with a 1/1 counter on it, like the 2/2. If you click first on the crawler trigger on the stack, the experimental one is gonna trigger first. It's gonna grow. It's gonna be a 3/3. Then the crawler is gonna resolve. It's gonna resolve first here. It's gonna be a 2/3 because the 2/2 and the crawler has 3 toughness. It's gonna be a 3/3 first. Then the crawler is gonna resolve, trying to put a counter here. It's gonna be a 4/4. Okay, but then if you click first here, the crawler is gonna resolve first. You're gonna put a counter here. It's gonna be a 3/3. Then this is gonna resolve on the. It's gonna resolve when it's a 3/3 already. So the crawler is a 0/3. I don't think if it checks again. I don't think it, I don't know actually. I don't know if it checks again. So if it checks again, you need to click this trigger first, okay? Then resolve the experiment one first. Because then if you click this first, this here first is gonna resolve this first. We're gonna gain a count. If you click this one first, sorry, it's gonna resolve this one first. It's gonna be a 3/3. Then if he checks, it is a 3/3. His own trigger of evolve is not is this his its evolve trigger is not gonna let you put the three it's not gonna be a 4/4. It's gonna remain a 3/3. But I don't know if he checks. It might be confusing, but you need to know if this is an interaction that you need to know about. Then you know about now, and also this combo here. The sideboard is pretty simple. You have Affinity and Joint Fire Hate. Also Journey to Nowhere, any enchantment hate here, and like Pestilence. And you have Grave Hate and some removal hate because you protect your creatures, and also life gain. This deck is very simple to play. Only those two interactions here. This one, if it is true, and this one, it is true. You need to click this one first. So very simple deck. It's strong. As I said, it is a deck that is weak to Kraken Shaman and the Toxinalis combo, but who knows, if you don't face them, you're just fine. And I'm gonna be showcasing only one match because this is a quick gameplay. It's gonna be a fast one. I play against Azorius Agro, Azorius Robots, or something like that. Azorius Artifacts Agro, and it's fine. It's a really nice deck. So let's go to the gameplay now. Okay, we found a match. We are playing the mono green Proliferate. Opponent's playing some kind of Azorius deck with the white blue bridge. I don't know what kind of deck it could be. I think it could be like the Expert Affinity, maybe. Let's see. No, it's not Expert Affinity. Yeah, this deck. What would be this deck? But I don't think we have a good match against this deck. Really. This is that mono white splashing some colors aggro, so kinda strange. Cannot attack here because no, I can attack actually. You can put a counter on him, and then we fight. We give the fish, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. But this guy is gonna be a 3/3, so it is better to die now. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna put gonna count on my Skargon Pit Scoop because I dealt damage this turn. And since a creature died, I'm gonna get off the whole pack here. Next turn we're gonna proliferate, so we're gonna put two counters on this guy because it's gonna be one from the proliferate and on one from the his own ability because proliferate is gonna also put a counter on this card complete scope. If my opponent doesn't have any removal, he's in trouble because my opponent just concedes. This is a very strong turn 2, turn 3 rather. Against this deck, I don't know what I can play, what I can side in, because essentially this deck has no graveyard, has no. I guess we could go racing and trying to life goes on to gain 8 life and you know just uh, just try to win the race, but I don't think so. Snake Skin Veil is nice against Trap and Charm. I guess we're gonna bring like two Snake Skin Veil. There's some cards here that are not that good against this deck. Deck that has a lot of creatures. Like, I don't know if Servant of the Scale is something. I need to keep all the fighting spells because they are only removal. Pressing Roots, I think is fine because we are playing only 16 lands, so I think I'm gonna see no sideboard here and see what my opponent brings because if my opponent brings Journey or something like that, maybe we can the Glimmer or Snakeskin Veil. I don't know. I guess we can bring like two the Glimmers. No, the Glimmers no, but I guess I'm gonna bring two Snakeskin Veils and let's see. Let's see. Contagious Verak. Guess we could take out those two guys here because I don't think this guy is very strong. I think he's weak rather because you know it's only a 1/1 that does nothing, and unfortunately we don't have a way to kill it, or my opponent's not playing a lot of removals that At some point, you're gonna need to kill the servant, and then the counters from the servants is gonna be put on another creature. So it's kind of strange. This is good because we have a turn one. Opponent also have a turn one. It has blue mana. This is the best turn one, I guess, because we can grow up here on turn two, and we also this is the best turn one. This is the best turn two because turn two we're gonna put a counter here, and this is gonna triggers. We're gonna trigger this guy, and we're going to put a counter here. So it's pretty strong. One's playing blue, really blue-white aggro. I was thinking about a deck like this, but I think it's kind of too inconsistent on the mana, the color of the mana. I mean, so like just like this. We have a bunch of creatures to put counters. Next turn we're gonna go Dusk Shell. We're gonna put a counter on the Dusk Shell itself because we're gonna evolve the Experiment 1. So we have Proliferate also with the first roots, but I think next turn I'm gonna search for a land instead of uh, instead of just save the roots to proliferate. I don't know. Opponent's going to ninja me. Leonardo? Oh, okay. More secret hacker. It's fine. My opponent's gonna draw a card. Maybe this hacker can trade with some of my creatures when it is untapped. And my opponent's not gonna attack with this hacker anymore. This is the similar to the Azorius robots that Propaganda Deluxe Coif was playing some time ago. Hmm. I guess we need this land, right? We need this land. We don't have to drop ones. I guess we can play Aquastrain Spider. We're not gonna. I think we need to play the crab actually. Hmm. And the crab is gonna go for trample. I put a counter here, but then the evolve comes first. That's the idea. We are clocking a lot here. It's just a bunch of damage. Next turn we're gonna have a fighting spell with a really good targets to use as a damage like those two. And here we have this opponent's not in a good shape here. Opponent's gonna ninja us again. Okay, maybe it's Leonardo this time. No, it's a ninja of the deep hours. It's fine. I get the opponent not having a lot of mana because the ninja of the deep hours is just is 2 mana ninjutsu. Opponent might block us, but we have trample. Remembering, opponent might, now my anyway, this card I was not expecting. This one I was not expecting. Okay, what we discard here? Maybe the Aqua Strand Spider because it's a 2 mana that doesn't get to the board. So I guess this also doesn't get to the board. Hmm. I guess I'm gonna discard the crab, the crawler, rather. Now my opponent don't have any removal unless he had another white mana, but then he has a. Okay, we draw another one of these. We can play. We can fight here in the Ninja of Deep Hours and Proliferate, which is really strong. I guess I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put a counter here. This guy is gonna grow, which is pretty strong. Then we're going to fighting fighting this guy on the ninja. And I don't care about the blockers. But this ninja also just draws a card. No. What I'm doing? Proliferate. No. I think. Oh yeah, that now it's Proliferate, okay. Because I was confused about if I target the ninja and know this guy, opponent just consider the match. So this is the video, guys. Into the next one.